Hey everybody. So I wanted to take a second to kind of address some things that have been on my mind. I know a lot of people have reached out because they're wondering what are we going to do now that Easy Mill has signed his deal, and I kind of wanted to back things out just a little bit because for the most part this started out as an experiment. I've had this YouTube channel since 2007, if you can believe it, and that kind of ages how old I am. So no need to do math or anything. I think we can all figure out how old I am. But yeah, I've been on the internet a long time. I even live streamed my wedding back in 2013, um, which probably was something that most people didn't do back then, but something I wanted to do to be different, to be innovative, and especially because I have so many friends and family across this planet, whether it be here, locally in the Midwest, or where I grew up, mainly in Florida on the East Coast, or family back in the Philippines. I wanted to make sure that everyone who wanted to be a part of the event could be part of the event. So, with that said, I kind of took the chance to kind of reboot the channel in the last year. I started doing some streaming of some video games. Uh, it gets some views. It's low digits, but really it was just more a matter of me wanting to give Twitch and YouTube a try, mainly because I like doing Let's Plays. That was something that I liked doing when I was when my youngest daughters were first born. While my wife would be resting, I would be watching Let's Plays while holding the girls, or I was also going back to school at the time, so I was doing homework, and I would watch a Let's Play in the background to help me kind of drown out the noise while I concentrate while I was studying. So enough rambling about that. Like I said, this started out as an experiment about a year ago, really. Um, I saw my first, I mean, I'd seen reaction videos, but I didn't really think about it until I saw Dell and Rio, uh, and Bubs and Doe, those two specifically. And I was like, wow, they get a lot of attention for these types of videos. And I thought it was interesting. So, um, yeah, I enjoyed watching them. I didn't think much of it until I saw Panalo when that came out on the Wish bus. And then I noticed that a lot of people were actually reacting to it. And I was like, well, that's interesting. It's a really great song, a great message. And then I talked to Tori. Tori and I have been friends for 13 years. So, she is one of my best friends. She's in the tight inner circle. So I was like, hey, I have a new artist I want to introduce you to. What do you think about doing a video, and I just record what you think of him, and that's kind of how it started. So uh, ultimately, we started with Easy Mill. We're going to keep rolling with Easy Mill. I just want to say, we are immensely proud of him signing that deal with Universal and Virgin. So um, are we bummed out at all? Not at all. I will say that now that we are qualified as YouTube partners, we're very low on the totem pole, but we're there. We're so excited to be in this space and making content. As little time as we actually do have to make it, but the fact that he got that deal won't affect what we do at all. We're going to continue to support Easy Mill. I liken it to when a coworker or someone that you look up to, they move on to a new job, or they relocate somewhere else. Why hate on them for that? You want everyone to succeed, and I know that some people are going to question this decision and are curious about the details of the deal, mainly because of what he talked about in his songs, like in particular with Freeze, cultural manipulation, and these are the things that the mainstream industry is shoving down our throats. I know that people are probably thinking about that, but at the same time, I look to Omoshiroi, where he talks about being a constellation. He came on to take. He's here to take on you all, and he can't do that most likely from the position that he's at. So, if anything, this is going to get Easy Mill faster into people's consciousness more than possibly all of our reaction videos. And I know we're not the only reaction video channel for Easy Mill. There's dozens out there. And we're very fortunate that there's been a lot of people who have liked our videos and are continuing to want to see us do it. So we're going to continue to do that. Will we put out as many as we do? Probably not. And the reason for that is, honestly, it's a breakneck pace. We both work multiple jobs. I put a lot of hours into editing, um, and there's only so long you can sustain putting out 4 to 5. Is it 4 to 5 videos a week? Maybe 3. Either way, it's a lot. So we're going to maybe scale down a little bit. We'll be monitoring. We still have all this batch to put out, which is, I believe, 4 more videos, and then we're going to record again, obviously, and then we'll figure out what happens after that. But by no means is this decision going to affect that. So I know that there are some people who like the way that we make our videos. We do a lot of talking in our videos, and that's only because that's how we are. We love, if we're going to react to something, we're going to bring context. We're going to talk about how we feel about the song and how it kind of thinks, from our conscious mind, what we think about it. It's more than just, hey, that beat's dope, or if a lot of songs have meaning, we're going to talk about that meaning. We're going to kind of keep talking about it, and that's why we put timestamps in videos. So I know some people have responded with the feedback of too much reaction, not enough song, and that you're probably right, but that's how we do it. And that's why I put timestamps. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. That's okay. We love what we do. We're having fun doing it. We're going to keep on doing it because others are supporting us to do so. But yeah, so that doesn't mean that just because of what happened with the deal, and I knew about it early, not because I specifically talked to management about it, but I've been trying to get the first and last video up for about 2 days now. It got stuck in processing, basically, is what YouTube support told me. But within 10 minutes of uploading it, I got the claim for the copyright. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, he did sign the deal. So I know people were talking about it, and I was curious about it. But no, if this is what he has to do for his brand, for FFP, for that whole group of artists to go out and make a bigger footprint, then all power to them. We'll be here to continue to represent and continue to support, and hopefully, if they want to reach out and say, hey, thanks for supporting, would you like to do more things? I'd say, hell yeah, I'll do that. But, like I said, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. And with that said, this is still an experiment. We're still trying out new things. We have another podcast called I Would Be Down. Would really love for you to see it. I'll put a card for it up here. We're going to be doing more reactions to different things than just music, Tori and I, and Wordsmith Cliff, and Joe. So look out for that. We're also going to be putting up some new videos that I'm working on that aren't necessarily reaction videos, but they could be videos on different topics. Mainly because, again, this is just an experiment. I'm just curious to see what helps us out in terms of exposure, in terms of getting views, and I'm not going to lie, it's all it is about ad revenue to some degree, because would I love for YouTube to be my main gig? Sure. Why not? You see other people doing it, and we love making content. So we'll see what happens. But just know that we're not going to be stopping and doing any types of reaction videos. And we are going to come out with a lot more original content. Please watch it. Please continue to support. And let us know if there's anything else that we can do to help with that. I know that some people have asked if we're going to do a Patreon or YouTube membership tiers. To be honest, we've only really been doing this on the reboot for less than 2 months, so I can't answer that right now. But we're just going to keep going and seeing what happens. If that's something interesting, let me know. We'll definitely talk about it and figure out what works. But yeah, continue to watch the videos. We're going to keep putting them out. To be quite honest, our biggest videos, the Morissette doubles, SB19, some of the earlier Easy Mill stuff, they've all got copyright claims on them, and we're still making them. So I am diligent about addressing them, so we're just going to continue to keep doing that. So anyways, that is all for now. Love you all.